Scott McGlynn is the Chief Water Distribution Operator at Somersworth Water Treatment in New Hampshire. He's also a father, hunter, home gardener, and YouTuber. Near the end of 2019, Scott started chasing an elusive leak.
So we actually picked up this noise a while back, and now we've gotten to ground miking and resurvey and all that. We got to this point, so we're fairly confident where we need to be.
Making things a little more difficult, a babbling brook.
Back in the 70s, they installed a 6-inch blow-off, and they installed it right in the middle of a brook. So that being one of our contact points, we placed the logger there, and we got a ton of noise. It was kind of confusing to me because that's a unique situation for me. Other communities I've worked in, we've had river crossings, but they were deep water. We didn't have that babbling effect. So that led us on a wild goose chase for a bit. We thought we may have had something, but I think we've eliminated that possibility.
All evidence pointed against there being a leak. But Scott wasn't convinced.
Back in January, what prompted this leak survey is we were losing about 10% of our water. About 100,000 gallons a day, or 2 to 250 gallons per minute. So right about here, I'm standing on a 16-inch water line. Pretty much connects right to our treatment plant, right to one of our water tanks. And this line loops basically the perimeter of the city, at least the urban, the compact area. And it's a vital line.
In early February, Scott and I tried another overnight deployment, but results were the same. Armed with a brand new ground microphone, Scott set out to pinpoint.
Right here, there's a 2-inch copper water line that runs to serve the car wash. This hydrant right here on the leak survey that we did, that's the first place we picked up noise. So as of today, I'm more convinced that the leak is actually over here somewhere. And because there's no other service connections or anything that we're aware of, I'm thinking it's going to be a leaking bell, but we never know until you dig it up. And one of the reasons I think it might be a bell is because the leak value isn't that high. It's always better to plan a repair on a line like this than to have a leak get really bad and blow up in the middle of the night, and you got this fire drill and everybody's got to come in. If this line goes down, we're in trouble. We're going to we'll be backfeeding from lines that aren't used to supplying certain areas. Well, basically for today, we definitely believe there's a leak, but it's a small leak. We're going to wait a couple of months, come back, redeploy, and start a leak survey from scratch and see if we get some more definitive evidence on where exactly